morning, brothers and sisters. My name is Chanel Williamson, and I'm a 2D artist, animator, and illustrator. Some of you guys may formerly know me as Black Widow Art, but I had a change. I wanted to rebrand my channel ever since I gave my life to Christ back in 2023, and I wanted to utilize the gifts that He has given me to be able to help encourage my fellow brothers and sisters who may know Him, who may not know Him, and may be somewhere in the middle. So back in May of 2023 is when I gave my life to Christ, when I actually felt His presence in my life. Because before that, and that was about the age of 26, yes, because it was 2 years ago. And I had just gotten to know Him. You know, I was really suffering through depression, suicidal thoughts, very, very, very bad anxiety. And I was trying everything to get better. You know, I was even into the new age witchcraft stuff. You know, I had crystals. That was about it. I had crystals, but I was believing in the divination of horoscopes. I was believing in all this stuff. I was exercising. I was eating well. I was supposedly doing everything right, but something still felt like it was missing. So with no other therapy wasn't working, nothing was working for me. So with no other outlet, I decided to pray to God, and I kid you not, I remember praying to Him saying, Lord, I want to be better. I want to stop feeling this way. I want to stop waking up crying for no reason. Even though it's a beautiful day, I have nothing to cry about, but I'm sad. I'm empty inside. And I kid you not, I felt His presence. I actually felt like the presence of someone hugging me. I kid you not. And I was like, what? But it made me then I started feeling this overwhelming feeling of peace. There is power in prayer, I mind you. So that is when I was like, okay, I have to know who You are. So I started reading the Bible, and I'm still reading through it. I'm not done reading through it yet. I know it's been about 2 years. I'm still pretty new to this. I don't know everything that there is to know. I don't have the gift of teaching, but I know for sure that the Holy Spirit gave me the gift of encouragement. So I definitely don't expect me to know everything, because mind you, I'm still learning too. So fellow brothers and sisters, I welcome you to teach me too. You know, to teach me about the Word, how to meditate on it day and night, as Psalm 1:1 says. You know, and just let's help encourage each other. This is not going to be a place of anger or arguing or hatred or anything. So if there's that energy coming around, you know, I'm going to have to kind of stop that. I don't mind disagreements. That's fine, because I'm not here to force feed you and say, you have to come to Christ or else. Like, no, that's your decision. That's the whole aspect of free will. You want to or you don't. But I encourage, and I want to encourage you to do so, especially through the usage of art. Now, as aforementioned, I really want to utilize the gifts that God has given me to praise His name, to really honor 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all to the glory of God. I really want to really hone in on that, but not get too overly ambitious and kind of lose my way. So the plans on this channel are still more or less what they were before. I want to do speed paints that remind and encourage of the Word. I want to do animations that remind and encourage of the Word. You know, as you can tell from my plushies behind me, I have a love for anime, so most likely my art style is going to be more anime-esque. I'm going to try realism from time to time. I want to utilize the space to not let the spirit of fear stop me from encouraging, from creating, from, you know, spreading the good news. You know, like I said, I'm not one to teach. You know, I'm not the best speaker on behalf of God, but I do want to encourage and also, you know, share what I'm learning through Him as well. So I don't have a schedule for this channel. I apologize for that. But I'm leaning more towards having videos scheduled to go up every Sabbath. So from Friday night to Saturday night, or somewhere around that time. Maybe probably just Friday night when the Sabbath starts. It's gonna be a combination of, I have a lot of ideas, I really do, for speed paints, for animations, for this, for that, for this, for that. But right now I am kind of stuck in some commission work. Not stuck, but I'm kind of working on a really hefty commission work right now. So it's gonna be a little slow with me posting on here, but I hope you guys will enjoy being here, and I hope I can help any way I can, and that we can help each other grow in this path, because, you know, it can be tough. Especially when you're not seeking fellowship, or everyone around you is not a believer, or kind of halfway in, or lukewarm, or cold. It can get tough, you know. So like Paul mentioned, you know, let's become the church. I know I'm not saying that correctly. Or let's become that temple by us coming together, you know, in his truth, in his lightness, in his light, not lightness, and in his light, in his peace, and his power. So I hope you guys will enjoy being on this channel. I really look forward to creating and pretty much engaging more so with you guys, and just, you know, having a great time, you know, because I love art and I love God. So why not put the two together? Because the true artist of the world, of the entirety of reality itself, is him. I mean, come on. The father of animation was God himself. Come on now. He animated us from dust, okay? How cool is that? So, very happy to have you all here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.